Hey, what's going on? This is Celebrity Health Expert Obi here. Want to talk to you about, is your gut making you feel anxious? And what are the 5 foods to fix your mood? Before you talk about any of that, we need to talk about the gut and the brain and how they're connected together. All right. The physical link is the vagus nerve. All right. That's very important to understand that. That is going to transmit signals from your enteric nervous system in your gut to the central nervous system to the brain. That's how it's transmitting signals. That's how the brain and the gut are intimately connected together. And it's connected together through a bidirectional communication network, which involves the nervous system, the network system, and hormones. That's how the gut and the brain are intimately connected together. They actually talk to one another, all right, by transmitting signals through the vagus nerve, all right? So when we're talking about how your gut makes you feel anxious, is that if you have an imbalanced gut, right, and your gut isn't balanced, it isn't healthy, it sends distress signals to the brain, all right? And it can literally affect your mood, it can affect your anxiety, and that's why the types of foods that you eat are so integral in maintaining a balanced gut and also helping the brain functionality be on point and not imbalanced and not having erratic mood issues or anxiety issues or stress issues. So yes, your brain and your gut are definitely connected together. And the types of foods that you eat are integral in making sure that your moods are balanced and not erratic, all right? If you're consuming a high amount of processed foods and a high amount of sugar, that can lead to an imbalanced gut, all right? And, what you eat matters. It really does, in terms of having a sound brain and a sound mind. There's many studies that are related to this, all right? So what are the 5 foods that literally can fix your mood? So if you can focus on nutrient-dense foods, that can help to make your gut balanced. So some of the foods are fatty fish, all right? Like mackerel, herring, salmon, leafy greens like broccoli, spinach, all right? Leafy greens are very, very, very good. Also nuts and seeds, almonds, all right? Cashews, any type of nuts and seeds, all right? Dark chocolate actually is also pretty good as well too because of the flavonoids, all right? So when you're focusing on, and also fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, and yogurt, those are also part of the 5 foods that can help to fix your mood and fix your anxiety, all right? So it is so important to understand that what you eat really matters, and your brain and your gut are really intimately connected together. That is, that there's no, you think about it when you are having butterflies or you're having nausea issues or stuff like that in your stomach. Maybe let's say you're having butterflies or whatever. It's your brain. Your brain is basically, there's signals are being transmitted to your brain and to your gut. All right. So they always say that the second brain is the stomach, is the gut. It really is. Okay. And those transmission of signals is through the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is very, very important for some of you. Hopefully I can dummy this down for the layman to understand that. I don't want to get too biological and too scientific because not everybody can understand that. But focusing on fiber-rich foods and nutrient-dense whole foods are integral in being able to fix your mood, fix your anxiety, and making sure that you have a balanced gut. And that is going to lead to balanced mood and making sure that your anxiety is minimal. All right. What you eat really matters, and it can affect your mood levels. All right. I hope that helps you. For any of you guys that have any interest in any of my weight loss programs, fat loss programs, muscle building programs, anything about getting in great shape, click on the link on the description. I hope this helps you with regards to how to fix your anxiety issues. And be honest with you, is your gut making you anxious? And what are the 5 foods to fix your mood? Hope this helps you guys. Take care.